Hey, it's Annalisa. Good to see you. I see you. I know I talk about overcoming fear all the time, but as we know, there's either love or fear. Anything that's not love comes from fear, right? Stress, anger, scarcity thoughts, jealousy, all these things come from fear. Basic stuff. But I've discovered a new tool for overcoming fear, besides all the other ones that I've previously discussed and you probably have read about if you're interested in that kind of thing. Who wouldn't be? Uh, and it takes a little practice, but it can also happen in the twinkling of an eye, is when you connect with the source of who you really are. That is the cure for all ills. It's a cure for all addictions, is remembering who you really are as love. I access it through, I feel it all the time now, but one great way is when you're meditating, to sit in silence. But sometimes it's hard to sit in silence because your mind is going a mile a minute. But to really feel your heart pumping love. Let it flow through your body, out through your body. Imagine that it's emanating out of you. You can even think of like the juiciest lover or an imaginary man or woman of your dreams and how exciting and yummy that is. That can sort of spark the juicy vibes that you want to feel, so that this love can actually create a vibration that's strong enough to calm your raging ego mind. So, feel that love, that excitement, that yumminess pulsing through your body, and then you can extend that to, a parent or a child or angels or God. It's so good. Just imagine like the most loving feeling that you've had for something else, and eventually you start feeling it coming out of you, filling you, and you can spread that love out through your home, through your city, through your state, around the world, out into the solar system, out into the galaxy, out into the universe. And that's how powerful you are. Your love can extend throughout the whole universe. Isn't that amazing? And that actually creates more love in the universe. See how powerful you are? And so when you're creating negative thoughts, that's what creates disasters and earthquakes and wars and nastiness. And that's why they attempt to fill us with fear in the media and the whole control drama that we're living in. The same beings control, the education, media, food supply, pharmaceutical and health industry, the government, religions. You got the idea. They purposefully want us to feel bad. They want us to be afraid. So, when you can realize who you really are, you see the illusion for what it is. And now there's so much information everywhere. There's no reason or excuse not to know what's really going on here, if you're interested. And some would say bliss is ignorance, but I would say, the more I know about everything and the truth about who we really are as eternal divine love, the better I feel. So I'm all for information and doing your homework, because what else is there to do besides educate yourself? Anyway, filling that hole that we have inside ourselves from this illusionary separation from God, that we think we're separate from God. Separation from God is impossible, but the initial stress and guilt and fear created from thinking we were separate from God has created this suffering that we see all around us. When you realize you're projecting that onto your external world and onto others, and you're creating all these experiences that reflect back that guilt and fear, then you know that it's an illusion. So when you realize that separation is an illusion and that what you're experiencing here is not real, that it's a dream that you're actually creating with your thoughts in every moment, then there's nothing to be afraid of. Get it? Even the worst situation or the largest obstacle can be treated with a good miracle. There's no problem a good miracle can't solve. You realize that, you go, whoa, that's intense. How am I going to figure this out? There's always a solution. And if there's no solution, no apparent solution, and the situation is very stressful, there's so many gifts in gratitude, forgiveness, compassion, and all the growing and learning that you do from your challenges, right? And then you come out on the other side more awake. So, the world is waking up. There's nothing to be afraid of. The less fear we have, the more yummy our future becomes. Because your future is right now. So feel yummy right now, folks, if possible. If you're not feeling good, then try to figure out why. It's all up here. Change your mind. All right, until next time, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Mwah. Love you.